Hello and welcome back. So I've had some time off from the channel and I come back with something that I have been looking forward to. So Kill Team Brutal and Cunning. So we get two kill teams in here. We get the Wrecker Crew from the Orcs, and then a squad of Ratlings that have got both have got some pretty cool stuff that go along with them, notably the little Ratling doggies and the bomb squigs that we get with the Wrecker Crew. So we're going to go through the contents today, because I'm actually quite impressed with the box because of some of the contents, and you know this season of Kill Team surprises me to a certain degree because it's not being as monetized as I expected it to be. So we get a whole bunch of bases. Right, we have a sprue of Wrecker Crew. So yeah, so we get two sprues of Wrecker Crew stuff. Looks like, yeah, it's a real mixed bag. Although it looks like this will be a standard Orc sprue going forward. This is kind of the upgrade sprue for the Kill Team stuff. For the Ratlings, it doesn't look like that, which got a standard large sprue. And then we have the extras that go along with it. So we've got two sprues of terrain. They are identical. And yeah, so we've got some new kind of ruins and that kind of thing that go along with it. They're very cool. We'll have a better look at the sprues in a minute after we've gotten through the rest of the basic contents. What we've got here. We've got a transfer sheet. A very orky transfer sheet. Get my teeth in. Right, so what do we have here? So I am impressed with this mostly. Get through the kind of basic stuff. So we get a dossier. This is kind of missions and all that kind of stuff. Very cool. We'll have a good look through that in a minute. We get the expected token sheets, custom tokens for both of our kill teams, building guide and all that sort of stuff. Here's the thing that I like the most. The fact that we get our data cards and all that kind of stuff in the box. You don't have to buy these separately. These are rocking for 20 quid each for your different factions and that kind of thing. So here's the Wrecker Crew. So we have Wrecker Boss Knob, Wrecker Bomb Squig, Wrecker Boy, Brecker Boy Demolisher, Wrecker Boy Fighter, Crusher, Tank Buster Gunner, Tank Buster Rocketeer. Archetypes. So these are Seek and Destroy and Security. So that's good. So one Wrecker Crew Boss Knob, the two Bomb Squigs, and then 5 Wrecker Crew. And all of our other kind of faction cards and all that kind of stuff. Very, very cool. Like it. And then we get the same for the Ratlings. Now, one thing with the Ratlings is that in this box, or in general, when the Ratlings come out as their own box later on, you can't build a great squad with just what we get here. You've got to get some other stuff. But what we've got here, Ratling Fixer, the Battle Mutt, Bullgrin and Ogrins. So you cannot make the Bullgrins or Ogrins out of this box. You need to go and buy a box of these to make them up. And they are, from everything I can work out so far, they're pretty essential to make this kill team work. Rattling Big Shot, Bomber, Hard Bit, Sneak, Sniper, Spotter, Stashmaster, Vox Thief, and Raider. They have security and infiltration. So security is good, infiltration not that good. So we get 1 rattling fixer and then 10 other operatives. And so basically any one of these operatives is worth the same as an Oghren or Bulgrin, which is pretty insane to me, considering the difference between, you know, the power, the wounds and all that kind of stuff. So for example, let's have a look. Bulgrins and Oghrins, they both have 16 wounds. A standard rattling has 6 wounds. So it's extremely squishy, so you've got to get Oghrins and Bulgrins in there just to support. That's my opinion anyway. And all the other lovely stuff that goes with it. So I'm impressed with this box in so much as it has these cards. I think that's a very good start for its first kind of faction box to come out. I like that. I hope they continue with that, and I think as they've done it for this one, there's a good chance that they will continue like that. Right, so let's take a slightly better look at the stuff. Right, we'll start with the terrain actually. So we've got quite a lot of these kind of sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large sort of wall sections. Doors and, you know, bashed up ruins and all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. We've got some different kinds of barriers here from what we've had in the previous boxes. So that's cool. Both of these sprues are the same, exactly the same. But yeah, I like the look of it. It all looks in order. You get, you know, it's 2 large sprues worth. It's not a huge amount of terrain, and it will complement what the Volker stuff that we've already got. But it's not a huge amount of gear. Let's take a butcher's at these rattlings. Right, what am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. The wee dog here. Very cool. Battle mutt. Am I right in thinking that we get 2 battle mutts? I'm looking on the rest of the sprue. It's not jumping out at me yet. Well, we get at least 1. I suppose that's good enough. It'll have to be good enough if that is what we if that is everything that we get. And box art is telling me that there is 1 battle mutt. Oh, I was hoping we'd get 2, but very cool. All this stuff looks pretty cool. Lots and lots of kind of las rifles with scopes and that kind of thing. So I like that. Very much more than you see in terms of the squad box art, it appears. So it does appear at this stage that there'll be a fair amount left on the sprue by the time you've finished assembling all that sort of stuff. So that's always a good thing. Right, let's look at the Wrecker crew. So these orcs don't look huge. You do get stuff like that. That's a very, very big piece. It's almost a full body and back. No front torso on it. So yeah, this all looks like it's going to be really straightforward to put together, and I'll do a few videos based on that. The smaller screw, it looks like it's got a fair amount of the ends of hammers and that kind of things that our guys carry. Got some stuff that, some big bombs. All the squig stuff's on this extra sprue as well. Yeah, it all looks pretty fantastic to me, to be honest with you. Looks great. Right, let's have a look at... I have to say, I'm very, very happy about the kind of custom tokens that we get. I'm not very happy that you can't just pick up a box of the tokens for all the kill teams that came out in the previous edition. So you can just, for anyone who collected those things, just buy a big pack of bloody tokens so you get everything up to date. Great for the new stuff that comes out, because if you're collecting it, you're going to get these automatically. But for anyone who's got the previous kill teams, but not the tokens, because to get them, you've got to buy a full bloody box. Yeah, come on, Games Workshop, sort that crap out. There's things like the new Underworld, you can go and buy a box of the different upgraded cards and that kind of thing for the warbands in there. Do something similar for Kill Team. Help us out, GW, for goodness sake. Costs enough money to stay in this hobby anyway. Right, Brutal and Cunning dossier. Right, okay. The Undermuzzle. War rages across Hive Orsis. Basilicus, as Tau infiltrators clash with human defenders, yet beneath the twin barrels of the great gun and beyond the Hive's walls, the ramshackle settlements and defences of the Undermuzzle barons face a new threat. Okay, lore. Razgor's Wreckers and Herc's Hunters. I look forward to having a good look through this. Right, so we've got the Wreckers in general. These are pretty cracking, to be honest with you. More kind of lore about the rattlings and that kind of thing. New defensive plan. Prep these sightlines. Traps by 0500 hours. Abhuman auxiliaries. Good old abbeys. Right, kill team rules. So this will go through our two kill teams first. All of this stuff is displayed in the cards. So you don't actually need the book anymore. You can use the book or just refer to the cards. Token guide, I like that. And the Rattling team. I mean, these Ogrins and Borgrins. Let's have a look. Right, okay, so we've got... Oh, the poor little battle mutt's only got 4 wounds. He's gonna get a bomb in the face. Okay, yeah, so we look at our Ogrins and Borgrins. So Ogrins, Ripper guns, 4 attacks doing 4 or 5 damage, hitting on 3 ups. Bayonets doing the same. Range 8 and punishing for the Ripper gun. Okay, and then for the Borgrins, we've got the Grenadier Gauntlet, doing 3 and 5 damage with Blast 2, 4 attacks. Power Maul doing 4 and 6, carries shock as well. The Brute Shield and the Slab Shield both doing 3 and 4 damage. 4 attacks for everything on there. So you compare that to both of these guys as well, 16 wounds. Compare that to your average Rattling, who's dishing out, got less attacks in general, 4s and 3s, doing 3s and 4 damage. Yeah, you've got to get those Ogrins and Borgrins in there. The Ogrins and Borgrins actually have better movement as well. They've got 6 inches of movements, whereas everything else has got 5, including the little battle mutt. So yeah, very interesting. Right, let's get through to some of the missions. Here we go. Right, so we've got our Killzone upgrade, Compound Siege. So we can see open and close breach points. Oh, that's cool. So you can see that that is the breach point, or you dig these out, you can effectively close it with those, which is a cool touch. A bunker. I didn't actually see the bunker on the sprue. Oh, you build it up, it looks like. That bit, that bit, that bit. All right, that's cool. I like it. I actually noticed these bits, I believe. Okay, I like that. I'll do a separate video for the assembly of those things. Quick discussion on visibility for when you're firing in and out of this new terrain. It's slightly different to other things. Operative B, although he can see parts of the model, he has no line of sight through this terrain. Operative C does, though, because he's elevated. All right, fair enough. So opening stockades. 1 action point to open a stockade. Looks like the kill ops might have changed slightly for this as well. So these ratlings, they have 11 operatives. So to get your kill up, you need to kill of all 11, or they go in 2, 4, 7, 9, and 11. Right, but they're so squishy that you'd be able to kind of burst through a lot of them, unless, of course, we consider the Borgrins and Ogrins, which you can obviously bring in as well. Okay, mission map key. So this is the Volker stuff that we already got with the starter set, not the starter set, the launch set. Hivestorm, and then we get the new bunker and stockade stuff, which is cool. Mission maps, yes, brilliant. Okay, all made up of stockade and Volkus terrain. Okay, this is nice. So we've got the two main sections from the Hivestorm terrain, and they were using the stockades and the bunkers to kind of make a very large closed off area as well, with a single objective in the middle. That's pretty wild, to be fair. Same here. Large space generated in the middle with our two larger pieces of terrain on the outside. What am I thinking of? Strongholds. Our two strongholds either side. So that's 2 mission maps. Volkus compound. Okay, more PvE or solo rules with NPO behaviors. I like it. Oh, right, okay, yeah. So brawlers, marksmen, brawlers and marksmen, very good. 14 wounds on the brawlers. 14, 10 and 7. Marksmen 7, 8 and 14 as well. This is pretty cool. So let me know, guys, are you playing much solo stuff or PvE with your kill team so far? I feel like I need to play more just to help me learn the game better. I haven't played a lot of the current Kill Team edition. I think I've played 4 games, I believe. Won 1 and lost 3. The one I won was a starter game. The ones I've lost, I've been playing the top tier kill team. So I'm playing personally playing Nemesis Claw at the moment, but I'm not having much success with it. So I'm thinking of swapping out for a little while to the Death Guard, just because I know that they're a good starter kill team. But I don't want to. I hate being the meta guy, chasing the meta and all that sort of thing. I like to find things and make them work, which I've been trying to do with Nemesis Claw, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be clicking for me. They just seem to be a little bit outgunned. We have ruses. This section provides a selection of optional rules that can be played at players' discretion. Both players should select one to add further variety. One player could select some to aid them in the battle ahead, or they could be used to adjust the experience as appropriate for a solo/cooperative game. If you're using ruses, select and reveal them at the same time as equipment. So offensive ones, we have surprise attack. In each strategy phase, a fence rolls 2d6 for the initiative to roll off and selects which to use. However, the first time they don't have initiative during the battle, they lose the roll off or choose not to have it. They can no longer use this ruse. And nightly assault. Whenever an operative is shooting, the target is obscured unless any of the following are true. Targets within 6 inches, wholly within the drop zone. The target is a stockade terrain feature, or it's using a weapon with the blast weapon rule. The target is a secondary target and the primary target wasn't obscured. Okay, so lots of sort of interesting stuff here. Breaching rules. Nice. Breaching charges, sorry. Okay, so that's that. So that is Brutal and Cunning. And I have to say, I am a fan. I like it. Yeah, pretty cool. I look forward to getting these made up and yeah, getting cracking with it. So very, very cool kit. Very cool book. Love the fact that we're getting some cards with it. And we're not being shafted out of another 40 quid just to get those. So yeah, all in all, I'm very happy. So thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. I'm glad to be back. I hope to pump out a few more videos before Christmas, but then I've got lots and lots planned for the new year, including, most importantly for me, the big almighty catch-up for the Combat Patrol magazines. So yeah, I'll be back for that soon. In fact, today I received a new box of Combat Patrol stuff, including Premium Set 1. So I'll be prioritising that and getting that uploaded in the next day or so. Thanks very much for watching. I will catch you later.